What's up, Harbor Fiends? It's your boy, Ricky Grimes, back with my man Joe. Guess what? October's coming in just about under, a week right now?
Yep.
We got Halloween, New York Comic-Con. We got so much good shit coming our way. But let's not forget, October 2nd, just like we see over there, The Walking Dead returns for its final 8 episodes. And I'm not talking about all the spin-offs. I'm talking about the main show. 8 episodes left. Acts of God was the very last episode we left off with. But before we get into that, Joe, how are you today, my friend?
I'm good. I'm looking forward to this. You know, it's the last 8 episodes. So it's like, damn, we're going to be done now. It's going to be one of those shows you're going to be watching, you know, when you start all over again. But yeah, I'm good though. So I'm looking forward. Season premiere next week.
Awesome. Now, we left off a while ago, so what this video is intended for, just to give you a really quick jumping on point in case you want to catch up to where we left off during this last season. We talked about 11B last. 11C, the final 8, is coming up very shortly. Like I said, we will be covering each individual episode after it airs, so you're going to get our full reactions, reviews, and all that good stuff. Hopefully we plan a little something for the finale too, because that's going to be a big one right there. With that being said, Joe, let's get into this now. Acts of God, that was the very finale. That was the finale. So a lot has happened in between the beginning of V to the end of it. So Lance, still to this day, is playing a huge role in this. He tried to kill Maggie. He hired with Leah, right?
Yeah, ends up hiring her, Leah, to kill basically side job. Gave her a side job to go get her. So we start off with him sending Leah on her way to go kill Maggie.
Yes, and Maggie's like all over the place too, and not in a bad way too, because she's dealing with not just, you know, Lance now, but she still got Negan looming over and Baby Herschel. She's trying to really take care of that guy, and him and Negan got a little scene together. Let's not forget about that. It's been so long, people tend to forget that. What's going on with that? Like, when you first saw that, when Negan and Herschel had that moment, I remember when we reviewed it. I loved it. It was such a cool moment. What's up?
I did too. I thought maybe they might have completely like fucked us up and had, you know, him kill him. But, you know, what ended up actually happening though, actually he didn't. It's just Maggie. Maggie ended up trusting Negan and basically left Herschel to for Negan to babysit him.
That's pretty much what it was.
Yeah.
That conversation when Negan spoke to Baby Herschel, it's almost he's saying to himself, this is a conversation that needs to happen. Maybe it could happen right now, but it's best saved for another day. When you know. But I love when Negan goes up to Herschel and he tells him, you know, yeah, we're gonna have this conversation and we're gonna move on one way or another. We're gonna get past this. What'd you take by that? Like, he's giving him some free reign. If you want to take a shot, take it.
Oh, he basically knows that he's gonna come after him. So
yeah.
he said basically, I understand why you're gonna show up to try to kill me.
This opens up a very fascinating dynamic too, because we're not gonna give away spoilers, but Herschel's story in the comic definitely didn't go this route. The route that it's going. I didn't like where he ended up at all by the end of that finale. Hopefully they course correct that, because that's Glenn's son. He can't go out the way he did in the book. You read the book, right, Joe? The finale.
I didn't get that far.
No, all right. Like I said, I'm not gonna say nothing, but it's, bro. Did you have the book? You have it?
I'm getting them in volumes.
Okay.
I have volume 8 right now. I got a lot of volumes to go.
Oh, okay, yeah. No doubt, man, no doubt. But yeah, so long story short, I like this direction better because Negan is around more, compared to where he was in the book. So I like that dynamic. And how about, speaking of all this stuff going on though, Maggie versus Leia. Now Leia's a character we both know we were not thrilled with her character. She had potential, but the whole Reaper storyline just dragged her character down. I mean, I didn't dislike her, but I just had those no feelings towards her. Like, I just don't care whether she lived or died, honestly. And when she did, you know, spoilers, guys, come on, she got murked by the big D. So, what's up with that? What's your thoughts, man?
Well, that fight was fucking awesome. I will say that. that was, I rewatched it the other day before we did this, so that way I could have it a little bit fresh in there. But that fight was awesome, and I guess what I did find out was that Leah getting killed by Daryl is supposed to be Dwight getting killed by Rick. That was supposed to be the parallel with the comic book.
That's what you believe, right?
No, I read that.
You read that? Oh,
I read
really?
that. I read that. Yeah, that's the parallel in the comic book.
I had a theory about that, and if you read, that came from an actual like AMC.
One of the with the have all the information. You know,
yeah.
Not a wiki, but I forgot what it's called. But it's got all the information. They give you the episodes, and then they said they give you the parallel to the
got you. I like those. Yeah. I like those actually. I read some of those. So, all right, I guess right now I'm not going to say what it is. It's a wait and see while we review the last 8 if that does come to fruition. I kind of hope it don't. I'd rather have this be the Dwight moment because I don't want to see it go down the way I'm thinking.
Yeah, me either.
It's always worse like that. But, yeah, there's so much to cover. All right, Commonwealth. We talked about Lance for a little bit. Again, this is just a quick little preview to get us caught up. We're not going to go too much in depth because we did all this already. But Lance, we loved Lance. Awesome character. We last saw him. He's got the Oceanside on their knees, pretty much. Flipped his coin.
Yeah. And well, he took over. He took over all 3 of them. The banners went out over all 3 of them.
Now, did he assassinate Oceanside or did he spare him? I mean, we don't know yet.
We don't know. That's how it actually ended. Was the coin flip? The coin flip, and then he looked down and he looked up, and you saw the people being lined up. So that's exactly where it ended, and we'll find out from there.
The governor, Pamela Milton, she's not aware fully of Lance's true intentions, or she's getting suspicious on him. Because last I checked, they had that conversation in that tent, and Pamela's pretty much telling him, like, you could, do what you gotta do, but if it don't work, it's on you.
Yeah.
Essentially, and we know there's a big conspiracy theory, or well, not theory, but it's a big conspiracy going on within the Commonwealth itself, and we see Max
and Eugene.
Max and Eugene, they're exposing Pamela and the Commonwealth. What's up with that, man?
Well, they ended up after, of course, my brain, I didn't write their names down. The 2 reporters, they got
Connie,
with them.
Right? Connie,
yeah. And Ezekiel, all of them met up, and then they distributed on the Commonwealth, basically a newspaper, exposing Pamela, saying that Pamela is lying to you all. And so, that's where we left off with Max and Eugene on that one.
Max is a nice character. I like the fact that they made her and Mercer siblings. That adds more to Mercer's character, makes him less one-dimensional like he was in the comic. But I do like where they're fleshing him out, where he's a strong soldier, loyal, but deep down inside he knows in order to make the right decision, it's going to be costly. It is what it is. But you mentioned 2 reporters, Connie, and you're right. Who was the other one? Kelly, right? Kelly.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Kelly. I wonder what's gonna happen with them. But yeah, he takes over Oceanside. That's where we close out. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining us. The Walking Dead Horror Fiend TV podcast going to be hosted by Ricky Grimes and Joe. If you haven't seen our previous 8 episodes, go ahead, jump on our channel, hit that playlist, watch those videos, get caught up. And make sure you subscribe, hit like to the video. We will greatly appreciate that. With that being said, I am Ricky Grimes. We got
Joe, and don't get bit.
Don't get bit, motherfuckers. Stay scared.
These devils be savages, slimmed and chance with the averages. Sitting on the low like you added slick. Darkness make you disappear like a magic trick. Put up to the table, come down and sit. These devils try to tie you the crown with it. Now you surrounded by counterfeits, trying to chop you up into 1,000 bits.